Hey, 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 everybody. Welcome to Beards on the Street. I'm Parry Ward.
Sam Pearson.
Sam Pearson.
Aaron Pearson.
I thought he said Sam.
No.
Sounded like Sam.
Saren Pearson.
Saren Pearson. Well, hello there, big fella. How you been doing?
A little rough today.
You rolling a little bit untidy today? I wonder why.
I'm going to get back to the no doing anything during the week thing.
It's kind of hard to do when there's a Utes game, dude.
I know.
Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, we'll start out with Go Utes, man. I'm so proud of those boys. I mean, we all knew that it was probably going to be an easy game.
A warm-up game.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost like a preseason game. But I actually couldn't even find the damn thing on the television. But we went up and did some tailgating.
We sure did.
Met or saw some cool people and hung out and
kind of kick off the season.
It's fun. I love the tailgating.
We did our part to kick off that season.
Yeah, we did our part. Rode my scooter up there. It was nice to get on the old Bronco and ride that sucker up there.
I looked at it and I miss it so much. Can I borrow it for a weekend again?
To be determined.
Dude, that was a fun weekend.
I need a new tire.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it getting?
It's not like my last tire. I got down to the wire.
Can you actually feel it? Does it ride different?
Not necessarily, but it's just really dangerous on two things. If it's wet or if you hit even that, when it's really hot and you hit that oil or whatever it is that they put down the tar. Mm-hmm. it can dump you in a hurry.
Wow.
Yep. So yeah.
What is it?
Plus, not to mention if you're ripping down the road doing 90 and your rear tire blows out. Might be a hell of a ride.
Does it have automatic sensors so you know if it's squishy or if it's too soft?
No.
So you just have to really pay attention.
Yep. No, sir. Yeah, the other day, I didn't tell you this, but the other day I was headed up to Todd and Rachel's, and I'm cruising along I-15, and right there before North Salt Lake, there's an exit, or at North Salt Lake, where you can get on the 215. You can only do it going to the south, not the north.
Yeah.
And then that goes out. It's like you're basically the exit for all traffic coming north to go out to the airport, right? Mm-hmm. So I see all these emergency vehicles, cop cars and the incident scene guys and all that. And I'm looking, because you rubberneck, and I'm looking to see, if it just was a bang up because I got in a freaking wreck this week. And dude, way out in the grassy area, they were holding a motorcycle up. Some dude had gone around that corner and
just
and
launched
wrecked.
It.
And I don't know what happened to him.
Man.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yep.
Jeez.
So anyways,
be careful. Yeah.
Better be careful. I freaking wrecked the wife's car this week.
I know, dude.
So pissed off about that. Such an idiot.
I think it's a race car. It sounds like a race car.
I was in a hurry, and two, I just thought that it didn't even occur to me that there was a third lane.
Yeah.
So
you merged over across two lanes and
and there was a big van that I had to go around that was right in the middle lane, so I couldn't see. And sure as shit, as soon as I pulled out in there, there was a car coming.
Dang. Dang. Well, glad it's okay. Glad you're okay.
Yeah, nobody got hurt, and so it was good. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to another buddy of mine that basically had the same exact thing happen to him, and I mean, I guess the guy that hit him was going like 80, and I mean, totaled both vehicles. They had to.
That would launch you into other vehicles. I mean, probably several vehicles, I bet.
Well, it was only the two vehicles, thank goodness. But man, I mean, broke his hand. He got bung up, and he was telling me that by the time the wreck ended, he was sitting in the passenger seat, the one and only time he didn't have his freaking seatbelt on.
Holy crap.
Sitting in the passenger seat when it was all over. And he said, I couldn't even crawl over if I wanted to.
Oh.
And yet he...
Wow. Ouch.
Yeah. So, scary. So, yeah, go Utes, man. The Utes did a good job last night.
What was the final score?
I honestly have no clue. I heard that they scored like 28 points in either the last half or the last quarter. Or quarter. So, I mean, they stomped them. When I looked, the last time I looked, it was 20-0.
There's a gal on my friends whose son played tight end. He was playing tight end for the other team.
Oh, for SUU?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, and the local guy.
I mean, there's no competition. The difference in the size of the schools and
their recruiting ability,
the dollars that they can spend on the program.
It's amazing that they'd even put the two together.
Yeah, but this is isn't this our first game in the Big Ten
or the Big 12?
I mean Big 12.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
I don't fully understand. I don't understand all of the different brackets like that.
I don't either. But
conferences.
Well, and now Southern California University and all the big ones that are our big competition all went to the Big Ten.
Oh, really?
Oregon. I was reading it this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
A real shift, a real change up, huh?
Big change up. So. Guess we'll see what happens. And then there was some big names that joined the SEC as well. So kind of a cool thing because there was so much movement and so much change over
Somebody
the two
was telling
seasons.
Me this was a big move for us too.
Yeah.
Like it was I don't know. I don't understand. But.
I mean, honestly, I think what it comes down to, I don't know for certain, but I think what it comes down to is money.
Is that?
Yep. And exposure.
Well, and then the bigger the team, the better the team, the different kind of competition like we're talking about with
right.
SVU, you know, but yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be thanks, Mom. My mom said, I'm glad you didn't get hurt. Sure I love me mother.
She's watching right now?
Yeah, she just said, glad
awesome.
You didn't get hurt.
That is awesome, dude.
Yep, I love you, Mom. I got to come up that way soon, so I'll swing in and say hi.
You need to.
Yeah. Well, I've got my little brother's house in Wellsville listed, and I guess my sign fell down, so I got to go fix my sign, and he wanted some additional pictures of some outbuildings.
Yeah.
So
properly show it.
Yep.
Cool, man.
So anyways, what's been going on, dude? What's happened over the last week?
Just, some normal market activity. We had a closing out in Bluffdale.
Yep.
That one went well. Have a couple other interested sellers I'm kind of in that chat at early beginning of the, moving them into the range of selling, but it's a little bit while. But I don't know, not much, man.
And how's your VIP 50 going?
It's going good. Yeah, I'm having fun. I actually went and met with James. He's a longtime buddy actually went since high school together. He called me about a month ago and sent me a friend of his that was looking to sell, and we were able to put it up, sell it fast, and do a really good job. Set the high mark in the community. Like we literally were the highest comp in the neighborhood now.
I love that.
And yeah, it was cool. But the fun part was, part of our VIP system. Our goal is to get closer and to actually be friends with the people that we.
Right.
Loving.
Well, I mean, you talk about yesterday. You were hanging out with quite a few of your VIP 50.
It was fun.
And some of mine.
Right. It was fun, dude. But it was part of what we do is we learn what their favorite teams are, and we learn what their favorite colors are and things like that. And so
right.
He's a 49ers fan.
Oh, yeah.
So I went on eBay and found him a signed Kittle jersey.
Yeah.
And so got to go to lunch and actually give him something.
And I saw you posted. It was cool.
It was, dude.
It's stuff like that goes so far.
But dude, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot of fun for me to do that.
It's fun serving people.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. I love giving him something. My brother took a picture of it. Like I could tell he wants one so bad.
Well, now you know what the Christmas present can be.
Like, seriously.
Right.
But it was a lot of fun. So that's
Connor said best realtors in the West. Thank you, kid. Appreciate it, man.
Heck yeah, thanks, man.
That's awesome. Miss your face. So, I saw you did that. I've got a new listing. I listed the Ridge or Royal Ridge up in Suncrest. It's actually Draper.
What do you think? A good restaurant. I mean, it's already got the pizza oven.
No, here's the cool thing about this listing, Aaron, is it is a viable, successful rock and roll business all in one thing. It's a turnkey business that literally somebody that buys this could turn around and open the doors if they had have the staff the very next day and be in business.
Wow.
No kidding.
And have
they just
already established.
They just did a big remodel on it, as you know.
Yeah.
Last year started, I believe, in October. But what an amazing opportunity for somebody, and it's a staple. I know that my buddy shut it down for a period before his daughter took it and started running with it, and it's a staple up there. I mean, people were not happy. I talked to multiple people that were like, dude,
you know what? To have that kind of like ready clientele that are like right there on the spot, like there's not another restaurant up there.
No.
I mean,
I think the next closest restaurant is for sure down in Draper.
Or on the other side down. Yeah.
Draper. Or in Lehigh.
Right. Or down in Lehigh. Right.
I mean, that's it. So, and I know just from my own experience that a lot of times when we're riding, like if we're going to do the loop or something like that on our scooters, we go up that way, and that's a place where you stop and have a beer or have a pizza and hang out and carry on your way.
Heck yeah.
And I mean, obviously, I've been up there a ton of times, and we all jump in our cool cars and burn up there and have dinner, and it's fun. It's such a cool place. It's such a great little burn up to go up there and. I mean, it's 4,000 square feet. It's got that high dollar. There's only one other oven like that here in Utah.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Neapolitan style.
Yeah, it was imported from Italy, and it's just, I mean, it's like the centerpiece of the whole restaurant. But it's also an open concept kitchen, where they prepare the food right in front of you. Full liquor license. I mean, I could go on and on and on. And it's a purchase. You own the building. You own the land. It's not a lease.
If anybody knows of anybody who's looking at doing a restaurant, get a hold of us.
Get a hold of us, because this is a smoking opportunity. Literally. Most restaurants, most of the concepts they have out there, I mean, dude, it takes months, and they're paying for it.
Right.
Either in a lease or they bought the building.
Right.
And it takes them months to open the doors. So.
Well, this ought to go quick.
Yeah. And it's a cool place where it's.
They have the outdoor
I wouldn't call it
patios.
fine dining, but it's nice.
Yeah.
And the food right now is fantastic. And like you said, it's got the big glass garage type doors where it opens up the whole entire side of the restaurant and has a beautiful patio out there. It's a good place, man.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited to see what it does.
Yep. Listed at 1.8.
1.8.
And that includes everything.
Wow.
Business, all the equipment, all of it.
Awesome.
It's killer. And quite frankly, I mean, my client had it appraised, and this is a steal.
Smoking deal.
It's a smoking deal. So there you go, people. Now you know about Royal on Ridge. It's up for sale. Draper Suncrest.
Yep. Awesome.
Yep.
Well, dude, we've been reading a fun book.
We have.
And
I'm going to bring it up.
Kind of I'm not going to say unlikely.
Bam.
It's got a fun title. It's Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And
we're not done, so I mean, we're only going to be talking about what we've read,
right,
obviously.
Right.
But so cool, dude. I mean, number one, Napoleon Hill. I mean,
Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich, and I know that Russell Brunson is a major fan.
He's like the OG of personal development,
right?
He talks
like original, because I mean, this dude started back in the 1800s.
Well, he died in 1938.
I thought he died in 1970, or am I wrong?
No, I think you're actually right. I think you're right, in the 70s. This was written in 1938. Right. Okay.
And what's crazy about this book, Aaron, is, and anybody that's read it and knows this book, he wrote this so long ago, but it was obviously different times, different people that
acceptance.
Different acceptance, different, just everything was different. And he didn't publish it because not only him, but his family were petrified that if he published this book, he was going to be,
it would be unpopular to the crowd. So he didn't want to taint his name or his legacy because he had such an outlandish, I mean, the Outwitting the Devil, you know.
Well, that's what's cool is the whole book is it's basically him interviewing the devil, and the devil can't lie. The devil has to answer his questions. It's kind of cool.
And at the time, obviously, like you were saying, the religious climate was very conservative,
right?
Very traditional, and to have a conversation, to claim you're having a conversation with the devil could be, I don't know, cuckoo, right?
Right,
a little bit cuckoo.
Well, and I mean, it's look at all the holy wars and everything, all the contention that's in the world right now. That's all based around religion.
Well, this goes. It goes one layer deeper as well as it actually criticizes media and schooling, because schooling teaches us,
and parents
natural parenting
and how it's done,
right. And so I mean it's basically attacking all these very hallowed fronts that are, you know, politically, society, and schooling. It basically, his contention is it sets us all up to be robots and not free thinkers.
Right. So basically, the way he puts it, the message that I'm getting from him, Aaron, is that the ultimate number one reason why he's remember, he's the devil, and so he's talking about like he owns these people, basically. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like at some point in their lives, he basically has them, and he claims in the book that he owns, what was it, 98%?
Yeah, 98% of all people.
98% of all people, the devil owns them. And the analogy of that is the ultimate number one reason is fear.
Fear to think for yourself, fear to go out on your own, fear to buck the norm.
It's his tool to control people, is with fear.
Yep.
You know, fear to step out, fear of death, fear of failing, fear of you name it.
Well, if a man doesn't have
fear of religion.
Yeah, if the man doesn't have the confidence to go after a dream or go start a business, and they stay with their 9 to 5, I think that kind of what he's talking about is
right.
He basically stunts their progress and keeps them as one of the cogs in the wheel, which another one of his things is we fit a role in society.
Exactly.
Right?
So, we read a lot of stuff, and we have our VIP 50 challenge, and it always makes me feel good when we've created this 5 days of going over stuff like what is your why and your values and goal setting and habits and how you break habits that are bad habits and get good habits and on and on. And it always makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing, like I'm really on the correct path. When stuff that we are reading that had nothing to do with us creating that.
We're reading a book now, months
and it brings up what we're talking about.
It talks about what we're trying to teach.
Yeah. I freaking love it. It's happened over and over.
Oh yeah, it's totally cool.
I love it.
I agree.
So anyway, this book is he's chatting with the devil, and he's basically asking him, you know, you say you control these people, well, how? And so the number one way he was talking about was with fear. And I mean, honestly, the reason we bring it up is think in your own personal life. Think of all the things that you fear. It's a lot. Like, it's a long list.
Well, I think he goes into talking about basically stripping us of our purpose. When you I'm just going to call it when you neuter somebody and you put them into the cog, into the wheel, and you're basically just going your 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
and you have no.
You're drifting. Is what as he calls it.
He calls it drifting.
Yeah.
You're basically, he's done his job, and you're neutralized. You're not bettering society. You're just kind of filling a role. Getting.
Yeah, it's an aimless. You have no direction.
Get a job
You're just.
big enough to buy.
Lack of purpose.
Yep.
And again, we talk about this in our 5-day challenge about how important it is to not only learn from your failures, because that's just one more step closer to succeeding, but having a purpose. I believe it, Aaron. I believe that there's so many people in this world that travel through this world and they are so rudderless. They have no purpose on what direction they want to go.
Well, it's just having the confidence that you can make a new choice and go a new direction.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is it really is cool.
So, anyways, I think that's about as far as we've got in the book. It's he went over the fear, but then he even went further. And the reason that Napoleon wouldn't publish this book is because he basically says in here, from the devil says that the 3 number one things or reasons that he owns people or can control people is because of religious leaders, parents, and
education.
Teachers.
But it's the system.
But it's the overall system that he's referring to of molding the minds of
to fit into society where we have to be a go along, play our part, don't do anything more, don't do anything less, just show up and do it. And that's, don't dream, don't build, don't just be content with what you got. Go home, watch TV at night, get back up next morning, come fill your role.
Well, and we, like I said, I love that a lot of these things kind of roll with what we're doing. And in one of our days that we chat, we talk about from birth, think about this, guys. From birth, how many times are you told no before you're even 14 years old? How many times are you told no?
I actually just heard this, but you were told no 8 times more than we are yes.
Yeah.
8 times more you're told no.
Yeah, no. Dean, don't do that. Yeah. No. You're going to get hurt. No. No, you can't have that. No. And I understand that, and I'm not beating up. We're just talking about what we're reading. So I'm not trying to beat up on anybody.
We're both parents. So
yeah. It makes me reflect on me.
Yeah, we've done that.
Yeah. And so we talk about how you hear no so many times that it just basically programs you that when you're going through life, and it starts early.
Right. But the way we interpret a no is that you've done something wrong.
Exactly.
So it shuts you down. And eventually you don't try things.
Right.
Right.
And so our whole purpose of bringing that up in our training is number one, to get people to recognize that they're their biggest enemy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is just right up here.
Right.
Having thoughts that you can't do it. There's no way. I'm not gonna try that.
We've just been conditioned that way. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We all have learned into that.
And so it's all about, recognizing these program things that we're doing and actually being conscious of it and then making a change.
Right. I think being conscious, actually being aware of when you're seeing yourself do that, that's where it becomes fun, because you're now paying attention. You can make new choices,
dude. If you really think about it, I'm guilty of this. For a lot of years, it was taking a really hard look at you and what you stand for, and it's not fun.
Right.
That's why I think a lot of people don't do it.
Right.
But you can't grow if you don't. And we talk about this in a lot of our stuff, how you have to, like setting goals. If you're not specifically focusing on the things that can stop you from reaching your goals, then you're going to get blindsided when it happens. But if you've already thought of it and you already talked about it and you already made aware of it, when it starts to happen, you go, no.
We're not, by the way, we're not even there yet in the book, and it goes to that, by the way.
It does?
Yeah, definitive purpose.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's awesome.
And the definitive purpose basically is being goal driven.
Yeah.
That's the antithesis of the drift, and that's free. That's now that you're awake, you're now aware. Now you're free thinking.
Yep.
And you set your own chart. You chart your own course.
Yeah, buddy.
So funny.
So and I mean in the goal day we have exercises where we actually teach people that you break that goal down so far that you actually set it up on it. You know exactly what you have to do on a daily basis to reach that goal.
Yep.
And as long as you just stick with the roadmap, and as long as you just stick with what you know it's going to take to reach that goal, just keep your head down and just do what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
Within a short period of time, you're going to look up and go, holy shit, I did it.
Right.
And then you start over again.
Right. And there's a definite purpose, and your day goes better, you're happier, you're productive.
Yes, sir.
You're a whole new person.
So I just want to throw this out, Aaron. So we call our training, it's the VIP 50 Challenge. If anybody out there would like to participate, it's a free challenge. We do it every 2 weeks. It's on Zoom, so you can be anywhere. It goes over 5 days, and it's less than an hour each day. We do it right at noon here, Mountain Standard Time, over Monday through a Friday. And like I said, it's powerful information.
Heck yeah.
If you just have a system, Aaron, and you have a map or a roadmap, and most importantly, you have a vehicle to go from point A to point B, you're going to get there.
You're going to get there.
So, kind of fun.
You just take out time out of the equation, you keep working on your goal, and you will reach your goal.
Yeah.
Just we're all too impatient to actually get there.
Right.
Yeah.
So if any of you guys out there do want to participate, just throw a comment and just say, hey, I want to do the VIP 50 in the comments, and we'll see it, and we'll reach out to you and get you scheduled up.
We'd love to have you.
Yeah, it's awesome. So this book, dude, I love reading these kind of things because it just, I don't know. Even if you don't 100% agree with it, it's just, I always get some things from it.
You know what? If anybody, anything we read, if anybody just dwells on or looks at the stuff they don't agree upon, or versus looking for something that they can take away,
right?
That's their loss. There's their problem, right?
Exactly.
So like every book we read, like literally every book we read, there is gold, man. Somebody's compiled some, their ideas, their thoughts, and they've given it to us. And anyways, reading's awesome.
It is awesome. Feeding your brain, dude. Feeding your brain.
Right.
Over and over and over.
Absolutely, man.
All righty. What else you got, Aaron?
There's some good concerts coming up.
Yes.
You could be a busy boy if you chose to be.
Yes. Yes. You mean I might actually use my passes for one time?
I know. You probably should.
Well, I'm going to Posty.
You could go to Posty twice or 3 times. You could go.
Right.
Aldean's next weekend.
Yeah.
You need to do that.
Yep.
We have a group going to Aldine.
By the way, if I don't use my tickets on Aldine, I've already promised them to somebody else. just letting you know.
I was sitting there with that.
And she's in my VIP 50.
No, so I was sitting next to her when she was claiming it, and I'm like, bullshit. Like, I should get them. Anyways.
Well,
you need to bring Alicia and let's all go together.
The hard thing is there's like literally 3 or 4 concerts one day after the other day after the other day.
This will be a busy week.
Like, it's going to be insane.
Can I put a blonde wig on and come be your plus one?
My Licia?
Your Licia?
Sure.
Alicia, this is a big week. You're going to want to go. You got Post Malone a couple times and Aldine.
We're only going to go to Posty once.
Yeah.
We'll go with the whole northern crowd, with the Centerville crowd.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All righty. So I'm kind of excited, Aaron. We signed up for that Ibuvi yesterday, and it's a way that we can get our message out there through video and
direct response through
video, and we can actually stop the video in the middle of the video and collect data, information, name, email, phone number, if they want to continue watching whatever that particular message is. And I'm excited. I can't even wait to put this out there.
Heck yeah.
It's going to be fun.
I think it'll be the next step in the process.
I do too.
For sure.
And quite frankly, and we talked about this yesterday, I think we've kind of been missing the boat on the whole ClickFunnels side of it is
we're just trying to catch up as fast as we can and learn something.
Yeah, we've learned a ton in a short period of time, but going back and really digging in and looking at that perfect webinar system, I'm seeing the light because I've spent 2 days now going over it piece by piece and mapping out ours.
Gotcha.
So I'm excited about that too, to put that out there and see how it compares with Ibuvi.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I mean, they claim in Ibuvi that your close rate goes way up.
Well, the proof was when we watched their presentation,
and we were like, we have to have that.
Yeah, we're like, yep, that's it. We got to do it.
Yeah,
yep.
It's true.
Yep.
But it is important on how you present that message.
It'll be cool to see.
And Russell's the master at that.
You guys will all see what we're talking about here coming up.
You want to hear something totally cool?
Yeah, what's up?
So I met with April the other day, from upstairs. Yeah. She's here at the brokerage. Love her.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing. And come to find out that Russell Brunson's dad lives across the street from her, and she knows him well.
What?
Yeah. Like she's had him here in this office.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of fun.
What a small world.
I know. Yeah, I was just sitting there talking to her, and she's like, "You're doing ClickFunnels, aren't you?" So,
well, anybody in marketing, we kind of, I've been hearing about this guy since 17.
Right.
Yeah, and
and I thought he grew up in Idaho, but according to her, he grew up here in Utah.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Moved to Boise afterward?
Yeah.
Probably college.
Yeah. He went to Idaho State.
Yeah, so he went up and wrestled, probably met his wife up there or something.
Probably.
Yeah. Huh.
That's why he probably lives in Boise. I don't know. Yeah. But I thought he grew up in Idaho. I just assumed he did. Yeah. But
that's crazy. So,
yeah.
So is it Sandy?
Honestly, I don't know.
I think it is, but
probably.
Way cool.
All right, people. Well, I think that's about it for this week. Hopefully this message we're throwing out there, and if we've piqued your interest, download and listen to this Outwitting the Devil. It's pretty interesting stuff.
And if you ever get a wild hair, 9 a.m. in our office every day. We're well, except for Friday, because
we're here.
Yeah, every day. Come be with us, and anybody here in the brokerage that watches, come hang out with us and listen.
Yeah, come just participate. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's not like we just read or we just listen to a book. We actually talk about the information for that day and how we can actually implement whatever that message is into our lives.
Right. It's fun, actually. The conversations are some of the best part, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
All righty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching Beards on the Street.
Hey, one last thing. We are looking for people to come be with us on our team.
Yes.
If anybody, any of our friends that are in real estate have any inkling at all, would like to be part of some of the social things that we're doing that's creating all the opportunity that he and I have. This guy, in the last 3 weeks, has, I don't know,
blown up
$8 or $10 million in new business.
Yeah.
Yeah, blown up. Like just
so, VIP 50, baby.
Guys, our system it works. And it's getting traction right now. Big. And if you have any curiosity, we're happy. It doesn't impact our business. We'll share it with you. We'll share it with you. But if you have any interest in being around us,
if you're just wanting a change, if you feel like maybe you're in a slump or the way that you're running your real estate business is not the way you want to run it. You're the one in control. You're the one that needs to make the change, and maybe some new blood on a new team or a team period is what you need. I mean, we have such strong fundamentals and systems, and it is plug and play. Like if you fail at our system, it's because you're not doing it.
Well,
it's that simple.
Yeah, and it's an environment that all of us kind of speak the same language. We're all after the same goal. We have the same events we're working towards. So it's all collaborative.
And it's not competitive.
It's not. And so if you have any interest in just learning about it, please reach out. We'd love to share it with you, and we'd love for you to come be part of it.
Yeah.
We have a number of friends that actually come on a monthly basis to our mixers that we do.
Yeah.
That are non-related to our teams, but I can't tell you the number of social connections and friendships that are being made. And I mean, it really is something special. And so come take a look. We do it at the second Thursday of every month. Come out.
We're doing it at Wingnuts in September.
This upcoming.
Wingnuts in Draper.
Okay. And you know what, guys? That's kid. Well, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Kids friendly.
Absolutely.
Okay, kid friendly.
That's why we're doing it.
That's
for
right.
Gabe.
That's right. My boy's not 21 yet.
Would you tell him to hurry up?
I know. Anyways, there it is. We'd love for you to come check it out. Come see us and come be part of it.
Yeah, even if you just come and ask questions and see if it's a fit. I mean,
come fill us out. Come check it out.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Have a fantastic extended weekend, and be safe. Yeah. Please be safe. And we love you. Thank you so much for watching our show. We wouldn't keep doing it if we didn't have people out there telling us that they like what we're doing. So
absolutely.
Love it. Love you. Have a fantastic